Good morning, sunshine. Just got back from the gym. It's about to be 7 a.m. Woke up my regular time, 4:40 a.m. I prayed, hit the gym, ate a little bit of breakfast before I headed out. I ate some oatmeal, and I'm about to eat some eggs and make a shake or yogurt, whatever that is. Whatever I choose, I don't know. I am sleeping, but I was in the car, and I know yet last night I was talking about offense, right? Attack mode, right? And relating it to the spiritual world, give you an example. If you're always in defense mode, right? People they wait till they go through something. You being in defense mode in your spiritual life is like you wait for something bad to happen to then run to God. And then that's when you get in the Bible. That's when you get back into church. That's when you get back into prayer, like deep prayer, right? And you see, the dangerous part about that is that when you, again, offense is the best defense. When you're constantly on attack mode, you're catching things ahead of time or you're fighting them off. A lot of times, God protects us, our prayers protect us. Even God, He protects us from things we don't even know about. Like, there's so many things where His grace covers us, His protection, and we don't even know we're in harm's way, but He protects us anyhow, right? Anyways. And the dangerous part about that is that oftentimes it can be, not saying that it can be too late, because the thing is, God uses all things for good, right? But the importance is that you're always on guard. You're always on point. And a lot of times it's like, if you, let's just say you get into a situation and you need a Bible verse, but you don't constantly attack, let's just say attack mode is reading your Bible, prayer, fasting, communing, right, in church. If you're not doing any of those things, when you need a word, right, let's just say you're going through a difficult situation and you don't know the word of God, a verse that comes to your mind that can like help you in a moment, but you don't know it because you're not in that mode, in offense mode, you're cooked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you always want to be, not saying that you can't get after, but oftentimes you being that way, again, it prevents a lot of things and it protects you from things. Even getting to that point, oftentimes, where it's already like bad, like extremely bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, when life happens to everybody, life happens always. But when life hits you like hard, you're gonna, that's when everything is like crazy, chaotic, and in shambles. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to wait to that point to really get to that. Like, because you can do you can do offense all day, you can do defense all day, and life will still hit you. But what I will say is that you will be better prepared, you will be able to recover faster, and you can stabilize yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or just prevent it altogether. And that's the thing too. Like, that's the beauty of it. And that's why, again, this is something that I learned, is like, offense is the best defense in all aspects of your life. Like, you need to, don't ever get too comfortable. You need to stay scrappy. You need to just get your licks in. Whatever it is, you may not feel 100% every single day. You're not going to be on routine every single day. You're not going to want to pick up the Bible and pray and read and study every single day. You don't. Pick up a verse. Say a 5-minute prayer. Say a 10-minute prayer. Give thanks. That's like, do the bare minimum, so at least you're always filling that cup, right? If you don't fill that cup, you can fill it, let's say 1 drop a day. Eventually it's going to go somewhere, and eventually you're going to be able to add more, right? But the thing is, if you just go from, you're intense, then you're doing 10 drops a day, then you're just doing 1, and then you're like, you know what, I don't feel like it, and you just stop altogether. It's harder for you to get back on the horse than just to cruise, right? Like, you can just, it's better, like, what is it that they say in science? An object in motion stays in motion, right? But it's harder to get it going in motion. So it's like, slow motion is better than no motion, right? That's what they say. So that's the same thing applies here. Is like, bro, keep it going, right? The momentum, because you're always building momentum, good momentum or bad momentum. But even if it's like the bare minimum, like 1% that you can give it today, give it and that's the best that you can do. Give it, because you're doing the best that you can. And you know that, and God knows that. And that's what matters. It's like your heart. Like, you can be dying, but if you're giving it the best that you got, sometimes your best is 120%. Sometimes your best is 100. Sometimes your best is 10%. But as long as you always do your best, that's all you got. You're giving it all that you have. Nobody can go against that. You know what I'm saying? But if you know you can give more and you're half-assing it, that's on you. But you have to be mindful and aware of that. So in life, in all aspects, if you want something, give it your all. If you want something, don't wait for it to come around. Defense is waiting for things to get better, waiting for things to come back around, waiting for things to just improve. Offense is going out and getting it. Even if it's a blessing from God, right? If you're on defense mode, God can give you something truly if he wants it. If he wants to, truly. But the thing is, why would he give you? The way I see blessings from God is like a wide receiver, right? I always relate it to football. Like, if God is a quarterback and he has the football, which is the blessing that he wants to give you, you need to go and be in position in order for him to be able to throw it to you, to pass it to you. And you got to be there in position to receive whatever he's going to give. Because the thing is, he's going to do what he's going to do, right? Like, God's going to do when you do what you can, God will do what you cannot. And that's something that people fail to forget, is like, faith without works is dead. You need to move in faith. What does that mean? It means you need to do your part. You need to take action. You cannot just pray and hope and expect God to move on your behalf when you're not even moving on your own behalf, right? That's where the discipline comes in. Laziness. Like, I was pretty lazy, I'm not gonna lie to you, which is why I did everything that I did and why I'm doing everything that I'm doing. It sucks. Yeah, like, I feel it. Like, even right now, I just want to go back to bed, to be honest, and take a nap. But there's a reason. Like, today I'm going to do cold calling. Something I dread doing. Cold calling, I hate it. But I have, like, not many contacts. It's like 615 contacts total. I don't know what's going to come from that. I really don't. I don't think I've never called this list, but I've also never called so many people in the trucking industry. This is a new list that I got. Local to the tri-state area, New Jersey, PA, New York, where I'm trying to find work, and for the ports specifically. So I'm gonna call these guys, see what's up, get it going, and hopefully get somewhere. If I don't get nowhere, you know what it is. All work works, right? That's what Myron Golden says, right? It either works on you or works for you. So at the end of the day, it all works. Like, I'll just improve. I just say that like, I get rejected. Okay, cool. I'm getting better at this. I'm improving. I may say that now. I may feel like crap in the moment. You know what I'm saying? When they just hang up on me or just curse me out. But it is what it is, right? Mentally, I'm a winner up here, and that's what I gotta constantly remind myself. And this is me getting scrappy. This is me, like, on attack mode, on offense, right? Because again, what if God, I'm going to cold call, right? What if God puts it on somebody's heart, like, yo, I need somebody. I'm looking for a blessing. I'm looking for a company that's going to help me move these loads that I can give a contract to. But if I don't pick up the phone and dial, God may put it on that person's heart. But then the thing is, if I don't do my part, I'm never going to be able to contact that person to receive the blessing. So I got to be the wide receiver and then put my hands up like this and then be in position that when God opens the door for something, I walk through it and I receive whatever it is that he wants me to receive. That's ultimately what it comes down to. And yes, that applies to spiritual life, that applies to business, that applies to your personal goals, that applies to just becoming, whatever it is, becoming a better man, better person overall. You always, like, nothing falls on your lap. Like, everything that you want in life, you have to go out and get it. Attack mode is going out and getting it. Like, things very rarely, if ever, will come to you just like that. And if they do, if you don't stay on attack mode, if you don't like stay hungry, like this is mine, you're gonna lose it. And that's the reality of the situation. So it's like, don't be that person. Don't be that person. Those are not ideal for you, right? Like if you don't constantly attack in a relationship, let's just say any relationship, right? A business, a relationship with your family, relationship with your finances. Like you have a relationship with everything in your life, right? Even a relationship with yourself. If you don't constantly attack mode, right? Let's just say push that needle to pour into that cup and get better every single day and give it your best. Eventually, it's gonna run dry. Eventually, even your relationship with God. If you just stop, like God never moves, but we do, right? Like I said, if you stop, like little by little, you distance yourself, like from reading the Bible, praying, getting in the Word, communing. Eventually, you're gonna kind of fizzle out, and that's not a good place to be, which is why. My bad. It's not a good place to be. But yeah, definitely don't cripple yourself by always put things in defense mode. Do offense, attack every single day, and you see your life will get better consistently, and it will improve, and your life will change. So, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of how everything's pan out, always, if you consistently become this person that's always, you will recover faster, you will bounce back, and you will avoid a lot of stuff that could be avoided in life. So just keep that in mind.